If your laser machine is showing this problem, it's more likely an issue with bearing. So today I'm going to show you how to replace bearing module on MIRA series. So now let's check it out. Here we will use the MIRA 9 as an example. First, remove the control panel. Then take off the side panel here. The part we need to replace is this section. Take an Allen wrench and remove the 4 screws on the motor plate. Please note that when the screws are removed, the black metal washers will also fall off. Simply set them aside. Here you can see the black metal washers. They are used to secure the motor. Set them aside for reinstallation later. Next, remove this screw. So that belt can be taken off. Then remove this motor. Push the guide rail to the inside, and you will have enough space to tilt the motor out. Here's the motor connection cable. Disconnect them, and the motor is removed. Now, before removing the motor plate, remove the drag chain first. Remove these 2 screws, and the drag chain will come off. Then remove the screw on this cable clamp. Next, remove these 3 screws securing the gear module. As well as the 2 screws below. You can see the gear module has come loose. Now the guide rail belt needs to be removed so that the entire gear module can be taken out. First, remove the screw on the laser head. Then remove these 2 screws. Pull the guide rail belt out. And then pull it out of the gear module. Now, as you can see here, the entire X-axis gear module, gear, and motor plate have been removed. Next, we need to take apart this gear module. Remove these 3 screws. Before that, take out the gear on top. The gear is also secured with screws internally. Since there is glue inside, you will need to use the heat gun to melt the glue before removing the screws. Aim the heat gun at the screw holes and heat until you feel the temperature increase. This will make it easy to remove the screws. And the gear can be taken out smoothly. After removing these 3 screws, the motor plate is off. So the main issue in this video is with the bearings located here and here. Depending on the customer's specific situation, our after-sales team will entirely replace this gear individually or replace the entire gear module, gear, and the motor plate as a whole. Now onto the installation. First, install the gear. Reroute the guide rail belt back into the gear. Put it out. Secure it onto the guide rail and tighten the screws. Then tighten the 2 screws below here. Next, install the guide rail belt. Insert the belt back in. You will notice the belt is not long enough, so you will need to loosen the left belt slightly. Loosen these two screws to give the belt some slack. And also loosen these two belt securing screws. Now the length is sufficient. Insert the belt into the fixing clamp and tighten the screws. Then feel the belt tension by hand. Now remove the left belt completely. The purpose is to install the gear in the correctly fixed position. After pulling out the belt, you can see the bearing shaft here. Rotate it to the fixed position, then reinstall the motor plate first. Tighten the 3 screws, then reinstall the gear. Both the screw holes and the set screws in this gear should be coated with some glue to ensure they stay fixed. Then install the side with the screw onto the recessed flat surface of the bearing shaft. You see it? Install the screw side here so that when the set screw is tightened, it holds firmly. Next, install the belt. First, remove the belt clamp. This is the fixing clamp for the belt. Tighten the screws just a little bit, leaving a small gap. Here you can clearly see the toothed belt clamp. Insert the belt into the clamp following the teeth. Tighten the screw to secure it. Then place it back into the guide rail and install the clamp screws. Tighten these 2 belt tensioning screws. And feel the tension of the belt. If it feels loose, tighten them a bit more. Then check the tension again. Install the laser head and tighten these 2 screws. Next, reinstall the drag chain. Tighten these 2 screws. Reinstall the motor. Again, push the guide rail all the way to the end. Tilt the motor back into place. Reconnect the cables. And use zip tie to secure them. Then fasten the black metal washer along with the motor onto the motor plate using the 4 screws. Also, secure the black washer underneath the motor with screws. Now loosen the screws below that secure the motor. This will make it easier to install the motor belt. Loosen the 4 screws here slightly to allow for easier belt installation. Then push the motor forward to its normal position and tighten screws. But make sure to tighten them in a cross pattern. Top left, bottom right, top right, bottom left. At the same time, feel the belt tension. Then tighten the screws below and secure them further with nuts. Recheck the belt tension. Tighten the screws again in a cross pattern. If it still feels slightly loose, tighten the screws below again and secure them with nuts. Then tighten the screws once again. And also tighten these two screws here together. Finally, tighten the cable clamp screw. Now let's turn on the volume and listen. Okay, there should be no more abnormal noise now. Did you get it? That's all for today, so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me through this way. This is Duran from Aeon Laser. See you next time. Bye bye.